keepers at a zoo realized that the lone female gorilla they had recently brought in for rehabilitation was pretty badly in heat. In other words, she was longing for the companionship of a male gorilla. And it became a bit of a nuisance because the gorilla was becoming very amorous to the keepers every time they came around to feed her. So they figured that the best way to deal with the situation was for the gorilla to have sex, and then maybe she would calm down a little. So they approached a rather dumb janitor and asked him if he'd have sex with the gorilla for $500. And he thought about it for a minute or two and then agreed, but he had 3 conditions. 1, he didn't want to have to kiss her. 2, he'd like her freshly washed. And 3, he needed another week to come up with the 500. Thank you to Lee Hazley for that terrific piece of comedy. And let's see if for how long the video stays up on YouTube. We'll find out. The shave today is going to be with an artisan soap, Wickham's 1912 Cashmere, a great soap with a terrific scent. And I even have the matching balm. It's a light balm from Wickham, so it's good for summer. Brush is this one. It's from Graydog. It's turned in maple from his backyard, and it's fitted with a full moon synthetic knot. The razor of choice is the lovely Halfmann Solingen razor of, what is it, 5/8 perhaps. Pretty nice etching and a really cool spine where it says Solingen on both sides. I don't know if you can see that. Cool razor. Bit of a favorite. So let's get cracking. Yeah, so this morning I had my second COVID vaccination shot, jab, and I'm just waiting for the side effects to start. I've heard a lot of people have pretty significant ones, especially with the second shot. You know, you feel like you have a flu or so for a day, and we'll see. First shot went well, didn't have any side effects apart from a sore shoulder, you know, or sore arm, the usual shot effect. There's an expression for you. And yeah, they asked which arm we wanted in, and I typically want stuff like that to happen in my left arm because my right arm is my dominant arm. But you know, between Parkinson's on the right side of the body and a rotary cuff which is in really bad condition still, I figured, you know, let's collect all the nastiness in one arm. So I took it in the right arm, and we'll see if that was a good decision. So good to have it done anyway. Then hopefully I won't get the disease. Hopefully I'll be able to do a bit of traveling and stuff like that. We'll see. That's the idea anyway. Have you had your flu shot? Your COVID vaccination jab. If you haven't, then why not? I'll keep saying this, and it's not a political conviction or anything. I just want to encourage everyone who's not allergic or whatever to get vaccinated. For all of us, you know, you do what you want to do. Shave&Butcher thinks you should. That should count for something. No? Okay. Enough about that. So yeah, and I took a few meetings, did a bit of work today. Well, video meetings, phone meetings, that sort of thing. Nothing more dramatic. And then I'm heading back from town to the summer house. Continue the vacation. The weather's been fantastic. It's been really, really good for almost 2 months. Warm, sunny, no rain, very dry. Can actually do with a bit of rain. God, I'm sounding like a farmer, aren't I? It seems the weather's going to take a turn for the worse, or whatever you say. There's going to be a bit of rain. Not cold, but a bit of rain, and that's actually going to be quite nice. As long as the summer isn't over, which I don't think it is, it would be nice with a little bit of cooling down, a little bit of precipitation, because I water the plants we grow and so forth, and that's still okay, but a ban on watering your garden is probably around the corner if it doesn't rain soon, and that's no good. So I'm thinking of nature, I'm thinking about the plants. Plus, I like to eat the stuff, so cool. Let's see if the right arm is in shape. I've been shaving with my left hand only for a few days. It's actually been working out pretty well. You have to concentrate, but I do get a good result. Here we go. So what has it been? 2 hours since the shot. And so far so good. Some get really, really sick. And some feel it after an hour, they get dizzy, etc. I am a bit unstable. I don't think it's the shot though. Is it shot or jab? Or is that American English? Jab, maybe. Sounds pretty violent anyway, both of them. So yeah, that's what we're doing. And then we're going to take it easy for a few days, and then son's birthday is coming up. Little man is turning 18, so he'll officially and legally be an adult. And he's my youngest. Wow, time passes so quickly, doesn't it? But I think it's cool that they grow up. At least if they're, healthy and appear to be turning out to be, good individuals. And with mine, there's still hope. Things are okay. If your kids are unhealthy, that's got to be the worst. So we're very lucky. We're very lucky because, it's stuff like that are important. So many things are not really that we focus on, and that I focus on. I waste my time complaining, etc. When we should be happy. Kumbaya, let's all be friends. We are the world. We are the children. Etc. Right? So, have you tried any classic shave soaps? Did you see my previous video? I gave a few examples. I'm already getting comments that, oh, you forgot about this, that, and the other. I know, that's fine. Saponificio Varesino, is that artisan soap? Maybe it is. I do have that. I'll shave with that in a few days, I think. And Matin de Cendre, I think Francesco suggested both. Maybe that's an artisan soap as well. I didn't think. It is a classic anyway, so yeah. Add those two to the equation. And then CDB mentioned E Coloniale. which I don't know how you get it. Do they still make it, or do you have to buy it sort of vintage? Mango scented, I think it is. Because I've heard CDB talk about it. I've seen him shave with it. So, I mean, there will be others. Those 9 were just a few examples. I watched Marion the Barbarian shave with alum. Shave with the vergulde hand or something, the gilded hand, and yeah, that's not the best soap in the world, but it is the oldest. So it's fun, and you know, even if you use artisan soaps mainly, it's fun to change it up sometimes. And the cost on those classic shave soaps is usually quite low, especially considering they're usually hard and you get a lot of shaves out of them. I mean, Matin de Cendre is not cheap, and Saponificio Varesino, same, but they're so hard, you get so many shaves out of them. I bet you that the cost per shave is still lower than it is for a $20 artisan soap. If you care about these things, which I know a lot of people do. But it is also so nice to pull out a really good artisan soap like this one and just enjoy it, knowing someone made it by hand, kind of for you. And you know, hang on, knowing it's made by a person, you know, called something, James, Heather, whatever. That's a cool, special feeling too. And artisans need support. They need us. We need them. As hobbyists, anyway. A little bit of a shaky shave today, but we're doing okay. We didn't nail the lather either in terms of falling off the razor. But for the shave, it doesn't matter, you know. Performance of the soap, because this is reasonably well hydrated anyway. Performance is just the same. I don't notice a difference. I just think it's fun when it falls off the razor by itself. But it's more a it's more a visual thing than anything that has to do with performance, because it doesn't. Okay, bottom half. Be really cool if I pass out from the vaccination shot on camera. That would be good TV. You'd like that, wouldn't you? Providing I'm safe. So I was talking to someone before. I said, yeah, I just had the shot, I'm waiting for a reaction. She said, okay, so do you have pillows all around you in case you fall down? I said, no, but it's a good idea. Very nice. Such a good razor. One of my prettier razors, I think. Lovely. I think we're done, and no, we're not going to do pickups. I did that for a while, and it was fun for a while, and then I came back to my usual routine where I don't do pickups, and I'm very happy. Okay. Lukewarm water rinse. And then cold water rinse. Very cool, very cool. Not the closest shave I've ever had, but it's okay. It's also good to mix it up a bit. I never get annoyed afterwards if I feel it's not super close. It's just, oh, okay. I still can enjoy the routine and the time you spend shaving. It doesn't have to be perfect. For me, for you, maybe it does. Okay, Cashmere balm. Let's see if that's enough. So this balm is more of a what should we call it? A lotion in balm shape than a balm. At least in terms of how, moisturizing effect. Because it does moisturize and it does heal the skin a bit and put all kinds of goodies in it, but it's not super hydrating, which again in the summer is just fine. In the winter I feel I need to add a bit of moisturizing lotion of some sort afterwards, but it's really good stuff. C'est tout. Very nice to see you again. Well, I'm not seeing you. I hope it's nice for you to see me. Otherwise, just turn off. That's okay. You can do it. It's allowed. Have a great week. It's just getting started. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you're healthy and staying sharp.